Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I'd like to apologise because I have been very quiet on here. I've missed quite a few weeks, so I have been budgeting, not quite as intensely as I should be, but I have been sticking to plan. But it's mostly been like on the card and stuff like that. But life has just been getting in the way. Obviously we've had Christmas, obviously the kids have got all the things going on at school. It's just crazy. So obviously 2023, I want to be more accountable. I've got lots of goals, which obviously you can see here, which I'll go through in a minute, especially the budgeting ones. Yeah, so also I'd like to say a big thank you to A Budget with Ira, because I follow him, I watch all of his videos, and I try and get on as many lives as possible. And on his live, he basically shared my channel, and some of his besties have come over. So if you are one of his besties, thank you so much for coming over. You know who you are. Liking, commenting and subscribing, and obviously since you've done that, I've not put any videos up, so I do apologize. That was not my intention. As I say, life just got in the way, and yeah, it's just been hectic with the build up to Christmas and the kids, and it's just, well, as you know, it's one of those. So going forward, my plan for 2023 is obviously to budget all my weekly into my purse. So I have this in my purse. I have a food, household, fuel for me, fuel for hubby, a miscellaneous, and I have a back-to-bank envelope, which obviously will just be if it's back-to-bank stuff. But my plan for these are, I have a savings challenge that I got from Budget with Ira, which is in my savings challenge folder. So I've got this one here, which I plan to do once a week, but looking at it, there are 100 individual numbers. Basically it goes 1 to 20, and each number goes 5 times, so there's 100 to cross off. It comes with a 20-sided dice, and what I plan to do with this is, with my food money, I'm going to roll the dice at the beginning of the week, and whatever it lands on, obviously I will put away, and then whatever is left is what I will have left to do the food shop with. Obviously some weeks I don't need to do much of a food shop, some weeks it might be really tight if I roll a 20, but we'll see how we go. But as I say, if I was to do it just the once a week, it's going to work out like nearly 2 years to cross it all off, and obviously I don't want to do that. I'd like to try and get it done in the 1 year. So maybe if it's a week where I know actually I don't need that much in terms of food shopping, I might roll twice, or if I roll a 1, I might roll it again and cross off a couple of numbers that way and try and fill it up a bit quicker, if that makes sense. And then I have my 52-week challenge here. So if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that I made some little envelopes. They're not great, but they'll work for me. They're all a bit different. So just use a bit of card and a couple of, I had some like crafting paper that I got like free from a magazine. I've had it for years and years and I've just not used it, and I thought, oh, I know, I can use that to make these envelopes. So that's what I've done. So yeah, so there's some patterns in there, there's some pictures and stuff in there. They're all different. There's more than 52 there. I just carried on making it until I run out. So that's those. They're going to go in there. So basically at the end of the week, whatever money I have got left, I'm going to put away into these envelopes, and these envelopes are going to be used to help pay off our family debt at the end of the year. So I'm only going to do leftover 20s and leftover 10s, and the reason for that is because my leftover 5s are going to go in my McMoo challenge. So I've already got £10 in here, which I'm going to carry over. I'm not going to take it out, I'm just going to carry it over into the new year. Same with my penny challenge. I'm going to carry that into the new year. So I've probably got over £100 in change. I think it was last time I tried to work it out. Again, I'm not going to empty all that out and put it in the bank. I could do and put it in a sinking fund, but I just think there's no point. I might as well just wait until I've finished it and then start it again. And then once I start it again, then I'll incorporate the 50p challenge as well, which I'm not going to do at the moment. I'm going to incorporate that once I've finished this the first time round. So that is those. I've set up some digital sinking funds for like the big things. So things like a house deposit, which obviously we'd like to start saving for. But also another big one which I'd like to do this year is Lapland. I'd really like to take the girls there. It's always been on my bucket list. And I think next year might be the year that we start getting questions. So I'd like to make it magical as possible. Other things, I'd like to pay off our credit card this year. We've got less than £2,000 on that, so I'd like to get that paid off this year. And then that would just leave us with the family debt, which obviously we're going to use the 52 envelopes to start working on that. But I know we will end up getting ourselves into more family debt this year, just because hubby's truck that he uses for work is basically a bit of a death trap. Yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money to put things right. I mean, he is still using it. It has passed its MOT, but there are so many things wrong with it that it's not worth it, and we just haven't got the money to replace it. So a family member has really kindly offered for us to borrow the money, so we need to talk about that in the new year and go from there. I've paid off Littlewoods. That's done. So all our appliances that we ordered from there are now completely paid off. I've paid it off a month early, which is good. I just had my pay from my work, and if you've watched some of my previous videos, which as I say were quite a while ago, you may have noticed, you may remember that I am getting a pay rise, which is then getting backdated. So I've received that now, and with that money I've put some money to Lapland already. I've paid off a little bit extra on a credit card, and I've paid the Littlewoods off, and I've also put a little bit of money aside to start a sinking fund, because this year 2023 is going to be our 10-year anniversary. Now my husband probably hasn't even thought about it yet. He has got a lot going on. So, oh hang on, sounds like one of the kids coming. 1 second. I'll be down in 2 seconds.
Why?
I'm just doing a quick video. Alright?
But you need to hurry up. We need to go for
Yeah, I know.
10 minutes.
I know, darling. I'll be done in a sec. Yeah, sorry, I've lost where I was now. Yeah, so it's our 10-year anniversary now. I'd really like to plan something special. He's got a lot going on in his head at the moment. There's just so much going on. So yeah, I'd like to try and plan a little surprise away for us. Other things are, obviously I'd like to be complete and consistent with my budget in this year and really get on top of it. Some of you may already know I'm doing the Open University. I'm actually doing a degree to become a primary school teacher. So I'd like to get this year finished and done and out of the way. Part of me is wondering if I should bother carrying on with the rest of it, if I'm completely honest. I don't know. I'll think about it. Obviously I want to get fit and healthy, and I want to lose some weight. That would be amazing. And some of you might know that I am actually a qualified dance teacher, so I am thinking about opening up a dance school. It won't be in our little village, because there is a little dance school here, but she's just a hobby school, whereas I'd like to get into all the exams and stuff like that. I quite like doing all the technical side of stuff, so I might look at opening one in one of the surrounding villages. Something I need to look into. But anyway, so that is my plan for 2023. If you'd like to follow me and find out how I get on, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and yeah, you can find out how I get on. I will be doing some cash stuff in tomorrow, as tomorrow technically is going to be the start of my week 1. So I have changed my week. It was running from a Thursday to a Friday. It's now going to be Sunday to Saturday, which kind of does make more sense anyway. But it just fits in with the year starting on a Sunday. So tomorrow I'm going to cash stuff in £425. So make sure you come back and yeah, come back and join me. And I'll see you soon. Till then, bye bye.